Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm sitting here with no makeup on because I have some Covergirl products that were sent to me and I'm going to test them out for you on camera. So in this package I received two new primers, which I actually love Covergirl primers. The one for combination skin is one of my favorite drugstore primers. I love the way it makes my skin feel. I love how my makeup applies over top of it. So they sent me two new primers. One is moisturizing and one is mattifying, so that's great. I'm going to try both of them out, one in my T-zone, one on the rest of my face. And they sent along the Trublend Matte Made Foundation. I did a first impressions on this. I will be applying this one more time in the shade L90. I might try the shade. I also have others just in case this doesn't work for me. And we have their new concealer, which I have tested out and I do like, so we're going to be testing that out on camera for you and showing you how this works. And last but not least, they have two new Mineral Trublend powders. So one is in the shade Banana, which is great. I'm going to try to set that underneath the eye and see how that works. And then we have Translucent as well, which is also a new shade. So I'm really excited. We're going to test all this stuff out and that will be that. So if you'd like to see these products in action, please keep watching. Okay, so let's start off with the primer. We're going to go in first with the hydrating primer. So this one is infused with coconut water and it's supposed to give you 24-hour hydration. It's just like white in texture. So I'm actually going to work this more on my cheeks. It has like a light kind of smell to it. I'm just going to go more in this area with this just because I don't get oily here. So this is great just to push it here. Feels great. I like the feeling of that non-silicone kind of primer feeling. So it does feel really good to me. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with the mattifying primer. This is infused with kaolin clay. So we're going to go in with a little bit of this. I was expecting this to be a like grayish color. I don't know why, but it's not. It is white. So I'm just taking a little bit of that and we're going to work that into the oiliest part of my face, which is the T-zone. So my chin, around my nose, on my nose, and then my forehead. Next we have the foundation. This I've tried. I really do like it. This is in the shade L90. I'm not too sure if this is going to match me, so I'm going to pump out a little bit of this. Comes in 40 different shades as well, so if you're looking for a foundation that comes in a large variety of shades, check out this one because 40 shades, that is awesome. I think this might match. Not bad. Might be a little too light, but I did find this did oxidize a bit on me, so a little bit light I think is a little bit better than too dark. So I just used one light layer of foundation. Lately I've kind of been liking not so much foundation. I've been mixing a lot of my foundations with illuminizers just to kind of sheer them out a bit. I just find as I age, I don't like a heavy foundation because it does settle into fine lines. So this is going to be my one application of the foundation. I do like this foundation. It gives you a medium coverage, but the only thing I do find about this foundation is that it leaves like a little bit of a sandy look, and I can't describe to you, and I don't know if I'm the only one with this problem, but I have it with the other shades as well. I own two more of these guys, and every time I apply it I get this weird sandy thing happening. It blends out, it goes away, but it's very odd to me. I don't know if I'm the only one. If you have that problem, let me know down below so I don't think I'm crazy. When this concealer first hit the drugstore, I actually purchased it on my own. I really wanted to see it. I was going to do a first impressions video on it, but then I thought, who wants to watch a video on just a concealer? So then I kind of skipped it. So the colors they sent me in the concealers are Natural Ivory and we have Classic Beige. So Natural Ivory is on top, Classic Beige is on the bottom. I'm going to first go in with Classic Beige just because it has a peach undertone to it. So I think that that will help counteract any dark circles that you have. So if you have my complexion and you have dark circles, you might want to try the Classic Beige because it does have a little bit of peach in it. So I'm just going to apply concealer how I normally would. I normally take it down the sides of my nose, around my nose, and my chin. I'm going to blend this out, and if I need some more I might add a little bit of the ivory color. It does a pretty good job at concealing any of my dark circles. I'm just going to add a little bit of the Natural Ivory just to kind of brighten it up a bit. I really do like the applicator. It does remind me of Tarte Shape Tape, and now that I'm looking at Natural Ivory, I think it's way too light. That's a very light color. If you are pale, Natural Ivory, you'll probably really like it. Me, think it's a little too light. I'm gonna add a little bit more of this color over top. I would say it's definitely a medium coverage. I wouldn't give it a full coverage, but I would say it's medium. It dries pretty much down to a matte finish. And then last up to test out, we have the banana powder and we have the translucent powder. So I'm gonna go underneath my eye with the number 600 banana powder. It does come with a little cute powder puff, but I very rarely use those. I was gonna bake with this color underneath my eye, but to me it looks super yellow to the point where I'm kind of nervous to take a sponge and just like pack it on. So I'm gonna take my Real Techniques. This is the setting brush. I'm gonna dip this like this first because I just think this looks, this is yellow. I don't know if you can tell, but this side has nothing, no powder yet. This side has the yellow powder. To me, it looks yellow. Like it's not brightening. Most powders they go on, they're brightening. This one to me is yellow. So for my skin tone, this definitely yellow powder. This powder does not work. I'm gonna put a little bit more yellow powder on this side just so I can even it out, but this is definitely too yellow. Next we're taking this is the loose mineral powder in 50 translucent. So I think that this is somewhat tinted. I think that there might be different colors of this powder. So this is not like your typical white translucent powder. I think it's supposed to go on more sheer, but it does have a color to it. Might work out for me because the foundation is a little bit light, so this might kind of even out my whole face. So I'm gonna pour some into the lid. This is what 50 translucent appears like in the lid. Taking my Nude by Nature powder brush, which I love, the Kabuki powder brush. This is very messy, this powder. Also, it has sparkles in it, but I don't know on my face if it's gonna appear sparkly, but we're gonna just try it. Taking a little bit of my Hourglass translucent powder, I just kind of want to try to brighten up under my eye just a little bit because I feel like they're not very bright. Not gonna lie, my face is definitely feeling very tight, so I'm going to take some setting spray. This is the VDL Expert Radiance Face Mist, so I'm gonna spray this all over just to kind of counteract the powdery feeling of my face and how tight it feels. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish up the rest of my makeup. I'm gonna come back on camera, I'll do some check-ins, let you know my thoughts and opinions on all this stuff on my face. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so I'm just checking back in. It is now 12:30. I applied this foundation around, I want to say 11. I finished off the look actually using the Covergirl. This is the number 500 Sculpt palette, which I really like. I use it for my bronzer and my blush and my highlight, so that is all over my face. And then I went into to finish off the lip with the Covergirl. This is the Melting Pout lipstick in 310 Coral Chronicles. So that's the look right here. At first I was kind of skeptical about everything because it looked really flat. The color wasn't perfect for me, but then when I added the bronzer and blush and everything, I'm actually liking the way my skin looks. I would say that my skin does look a little bit more texturized than normal, just a little bit, but it definitely is matte. It's not oily, and my dark circles, they're not like major or anything like that. I think I could use a little bit more coverage right here. I did not like the yellow banana powder, but the other translucent powder seemed a little bit messy, but on the face it did set it really nice. There's no blotchy splotches or anything like that. So I'm gonna go throughout my day, I'm gonna wear this, test it out, and then I'll come back at the end of the day and let you know. Okay, so I am checking in and I'm gonna tell you, I am super impressed with the Covergirl items that I put on my face for a couple of reasons. So today it was actually hot outside and didn't even realize how hot it was, and I'm wearing a sweater and jeans, and I sat in a backyard for at least 2.5 to 3 hours in the sun. So I had my sunglasses on, and then, you know, when I took the sunglasses off, obviously the nose piece around my nose had the like indentation kind of marks, the foundation kind of lifted, and my eyes were watering. My eyes, I have allergies, I don't know what's going on, but the last like 1.5 years, right when I go into nature, my eyes leak. So it's so frustrating because if you ever have fake eyelashes or something really nice happening, it's just like a mess. So that's why lately I've not been wearing winged eyeliner, because I find that if I have to go outside, the wing is just flown away. Just flew. So why I am impressed though with this foundation is I did not touch up my face once, and I was in the hot sun for hours, and like I am matte and nothing has lifted. My forehead's still intact. Everything is great. I have a little bit of oiliness happening around my nose, but it's not like lifting weird oiliness, but this is my face with no touch-ups at all. Like this is pretty amazing. And even the lipstick has held up. I have not reapplied lipstick either, but the forehead's still intact. Around my eyes is a disaster because everything was leaking, but the rest of my face is amazing. So the time now is 5 o'clock. I'm gonna end this video because I just want to wash my face and just end my day. Yes, I feel like a grandmother. I'm gonna go eat some food and relax and edit this video. So overall, I really like these primers. I like the texture of them. They're not like that silicone feel. I don't really like that. They feel more like a lightweight lotion. And I don't know, maybe this is the reason why I'm so matte. It's because of maybe this mattifying primer. So I do really enjoy both of these. The foundation I've had before, I've tested it out. I think it's a great long wear foundation. I do think it oxidizes a bit. I do get this weird kind of sandy thing when I blend it out on my skin, and I don't know I don't know why. Am I the only person that has this? Can someone let me know? It's a good foundation. It does keep me matte. It is good. When it came to the concealer, I did buy this on my own previous to them sending it to me. I think it's a good concealer. It has medium coverage. I do like the applicator on it. It's a fat brush. In the tube, I find this will be hard though at the drugstore to pick out because if there is not testers, it's going to be difficult. I find the colors do look different in the tubes than they do when you put them on your face. So it could be a little bit hard for you to find a shade. And then when it comes to this loose translucent powder, the yellow one definitely is way too yellow for me. Overall, it doesn't look terrible, but it didn't brighten my under eye. It actually made it look darker, and it just had a really yellow tinge. It wasn't really a brightening thing. It was like a yellow thing happening. So I don't recommend this one. I don't know what kind of skin type would like this really yellow powder, but for me, no. But I did think that this translucent one in the shade 50 was great. It was a great setting powder. It's kept me matte. My skin looks really good. It does have a little bit of a sheen to it when you like put it on your brush, but it's not a glitter. When you put it on your face, you don't have chunks of glitter or anything. So I think if you are looking for a translucent powder with a little bit of color, this is pretty good. Kept me matte. It is a little bit messy, but other than that, it's pretty decent. All right, so this will be the end of my video. I really hope you guys did enjoy this review. If you did, as always, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, and until next time, I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching.